Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is Sunkanmilondon here of Sunkanmi Signature Plus. I'm glad to have you back with me again. Some of you have been sending me messages like, what's the conclusion? Today's gonna be the conclusion. No matter how long it is, I'm gonna make sure this is the last video of the story time I've been telling for weeks now. All right, so let's go. So where I ended in the previous video, please go and watch those videos. Start from the beginning and try to catch up to today. But in recap from my previous videos, pretty much I was engaged to be married. Was not married. I was with this person, dating this person for years, many years. I honestly to God thought like, no, this was it. Final, last bus stop, blah blah. So his family came, we did an introduction, Nigerian status type thing, because, well, background is Nigerian. So when your parents, people just don't just introduce people you're dating to their parents. It's like when it's about to get official, or when we're there about to do the wedding. So his parents came to meet my parents and all that jazz, and he got a job out of state. I had invested, of course, my time, my heart, everything into this man, and my money, of course, student loans, and yeah. Anyway, so an extra story to this was, when he did everything he did, I said, okay, where's my money? Just give me my money. Do you know what he told me? Well, I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to talk to this girl I'm dating since I'm about to marry her. So yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to her. Like, it was like a stab in the throat. I mean, seriously, this person didn't even exist at the time I gave you all this money. At the time I was encouraging you to get your life together. Like, I made you who you are today, and I'm asking you for my money back, and you're telling me you have to talk to someone to give me back my money, my thousands of dollars. This was student loans that I gave you. Of course, being dumb, I'm supposed to use the money for my books, my campus, my everything, students, where I live, where I was renting. I was supposed to use all this money for that, and I gave it to you, and now you're telling me you have to talk to somebody before you give me my student loan back. Bottom line, I'm still paying for it till today with no help. Thank you very much. Never revisited it, never called me to say, oh, thank you so much for all your help. You helped me throughout pretty much my life. You helped me you supported me to become who I am today. Like nothing. This was someone who was nothing, not really doing anything with his life, and I pushed him to, become this better version. But anyway, that's besides the point. So the story is, or to wrap up the story, was I found pictures. I was trying to check my email, but mistakenly it logged me into his own email that he told me to check something for him. And now weeks later, I'm trying to check my own email. It takes me straight into his email, and I see all these pictures of someone that wasn't me, and kissing out and about. I'm like, I was devastated because I was making plans. I got a house that we're gonna live in. I try to make everything easy for him when he gets back. You know what I'm saying? So I was so devastated. I got off work. I said I couldn't work because my eyes were red. I've been crying. So that's why I left off from the last video. So we're gonna go just continue. Like, since when I found the pictures, I really didn't say anything to him. I carried on like everything was fine. Which, by the way, honestly, no need for confrontation, no need for all of that. That's too stressful. And I didn't confront him. I didn't ask him any questions. And a random person I don't know from out of state, the time he was, had called me to tell me this is what this guy is doing. And I confronted the girl to say, yo, this guy is engaged. Leave him alone. And she practically didn't care. She just, whatever, blah, blah, and they carried on. Back to present day. I mean, not today, years ago. So he came back in town, still begging me, buying the car that we had talked about. I was like, and he came to my house with this exact car. I had already left him without confrontation, didn't ask him no questions and all that jazz. And he did all this, still saying, oh, I want you back, blah, blah. He had moved back into town now because the job was a contract job. So he's back in town, begging me, coming to my house, bringing the car. He was like a navy blue BMW, and so brings the car to my house, telling me, oh, here's the car. Remember the car we used to talk about? I got it for you, blah, blah. I want you back, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, right, no thank you very much. No thank you. I am not that kind of girl. I'm not desperate at all to be married. I would rather be single, okay, than think of what you're doing. Since you've proven yourself to be like untrustworthy, I'd rather be very single for however long it takes to be, oh, now you're gonna out of town again. Oh my God, what's he doing now? Checking your phone, checking your email, looking after you, putting trackers on your car or whatever else people put trackers on these days. I'm like, I already knew I can't be that girl, and I don't want to be that girl. So the only solution is to leave you. It's to leave, dude. It's not that serious. Yeah, we've been dating for almost a decade, but I'm willing to drop all that. I'm willing to risk all that for peace, my peace of mind. Thank you very much. And when he's bringing this car to my house and begging me, I don't remember if I already said this, but another mutual friend, we've been dating for so long, we had some mutual friends. Another mutual friend had called me that same week and said, oh, are you going to, I'm not gonna say his name, are you going to, we were using the name Adam, are you going to Adam's wedding? And I'm like, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? What? And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I thought you knew. I was like, no, what? What are you talking about? He was just at my house telling me about a car. I saw the car he brought, begging me to still come back. He was like, well, no, he's getting married this weekend. The level of betrayal this guy brought into my space is no words for it. No words for it. And so at that moment, I just got silent on the phone with this guy that was telling me this. And he said, I'm gonna send you the picture. He sent me like an invitation. He sent me over the phone. He texted it to me, and lo and behold, it was real. He was gonna be getting married in 3 days. Yeah, so after that, I was still shocked and pained because why are you still begging me? Why are you still pretending you want to get back with me? Why are you still going through all this? Why are you still doing all, like, it makes no sense, and it made no sense, and I will never understand how some men think you're about to get married and you're still coming to me, begging me, bringing cards to my house, doing this, doing that, and it pretends like you wanted me back, but in 3 days you're still gonna get married to this person that didn't care that was another woman in your life. So I was like the response I gave the other guy that called me from out of states telling me what he was doing, it was the same response again. I was like, well, thank you for this information. I mean, because what do you do? What do you do when that comes to you? So I was like, I was like, I already left you. I already forgot about you. You're old news. Why you're the one still trying to penetrate into my life again. You did this the first time. I didn't confront you and you come back and do it again. I don't even get it. So that was it. That was practically the end. That was the end. And the worst part was I was still friends with his family. And when I found out he was cheating, blah, blah, and we broke up, or I left him alone, or do whatever he wants to do, I was still friends with his family. And in particular with a specific sister, because I had convinced her to come into the film industry and all that stuff. So we were still friends, doing little, gigs here and there. I would say, let's do a short film, a YouTube series, and she joined in. So I was like, I didn't understand how, and people were telling me like, why are you still friends with the family? That's stupid. You're so dumb. I'm like, but the family didn't do anything to me, but I didn't get it at the time. I was like, why would I stop talking to his sisters because he did something stupid? But now the sisters just, like, I saw her that week because we were working on the short YouTube series, and I was even more fumed. I was more brokenhearted, not because of him, but because of the friendship I had with the family. And they saw me constantly and didn't say a word. Nothing. Like, no, just to let you know, Adam is getting married, like just something. Like they were just silent. And I was like, man, wow. It's like a betrayal from one person, but now it's like a whole family thing. I'm like, it's okay. All right. I think I did send them a message. I sent them like a long text message, like, I cannot believe you guys. And I sent a group message because I put all his family in it. I cannot believe you guys. I saw you every day, every second. People were calling me stupid and I'm still friends with you and you can still do this. Like, I got to type in boom, 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 boom. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have left it alone completely like I did him. But I don't know, it was just so much hurt and pain and betrayal. Like, wow, the family too? Like, I didn't get that. But yeah, that's the end of it. There's so much happened in the midst of that. So much happened that I left out. So like levels of just backstabbing and all that stuff that was done to me that I left out. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. In essence, the reason why I'm telling this story, it's been years and I never really spoke about it. I'm not one of those that just something happens and I just jump on and talk about it, gossip about it. I'm just not that kind of person. But the moral to the story is you don't have to be desperate and make yourself unhappy because someone does not know who they are. He doesn't know who he is, or he didn't know who he is. I don't know if he's a changed man now. I really don't care. but you can't put yourself in that unhappiness. It's going to change you. It's actually going to change you. I was talking to someone at I was doing something medical, I think it was an ultrasound, and I like to engage with people and just have conversations. So I was just talking to her as she was, you know, doing the ultrasound on my belly, my chest, and all that stuff. And she was just telling me about how her husband, I don't know why she was telling me this, how her husband cheated on her and she stayed there for 20 years. I was like, wait, why did you do that? She was like, she was waiting for her kids to graduate and now her kids hate her. And I was like, wait, why do they hate you? She was like, well, because I never really told them why I left. So she carried that pain for 20 years in that marriage. 20 years. I couldn't believe it when I was having this conversation with this tech. I was like, wow, you're sleeping in the bed with someone every day and waking up every day and you hate that person. I mean, that could make you commit crimes. Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, how do you wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep for 20 years? And she said she stayed in it for her kids. So this person cheated on her 20 years ago while she was married to him, and she stayed in that marriage for her kids. And now she's divorced with that person, and now her kids don't even understand why, because she'd been in it for 20 years. So she said as soon as her kids went off to college, she just filed for divorce. Boom, 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 she's out of that marriage. I was like, why would you stay in anything for 20 years or however long, even 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, if the plan is just to, I'm just gonna endure. Marriage is supposed to be enjoyed, not endured. You know what I'm saying? So that's the bottom line of the story. Don't be desperate. Seriously, you will find someone worthy of you, someone worthy of your love, someone worthy of your trust. I was completely and totally trustworthy and loyal to this person, and they betrayed it. So if someone like me exists out there, if I can be loyal to you, someone like me exists out there. So you don't have to, you don't have to settle for something that is not worthy of you. That's the bottom line of the story. You have the power within you to move on with your life. I know it's hard. I know you're calculating all these things in your mind like I was, like, oh my God, I got this big house. What the heck is going on? Almost a decade of my life just gone just like that, blah, 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 blah. But I knew the kind of girl I didn't want to be, and I think that's what made it easy for me. I knew I did not want to be that girl that checks her husband's phone, that checks his emails, that puts GPS on his car, that, that tracks him, that is questioning him every second. No. I want to enjoy the marriage I'm in. For purpose. For purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to do great things in life together. And we're both on the same page. Not me looking at you, having a conversation with some lady afar, and all these things are already going on in my head, like, oh my God, is he talking to her now? Is he cheating with her? No. They're good, amazing men out there, and they will find you if you have the patience for it. So don't trap yourself. Not a guy now, and this is goes both ways, guys or girls. Don't trap yourself. Don't trap yourself. It's not other people trapping you now. It's you trapping yourself in an unworthy relationship. All right, I hope this story time was fun for you to watch, and I just was like, you know what, I need to wrap this up today. I need to wrap it up because I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's over with, it's done. I just wanted to tell you guys story that can bring, you know, more clarity to your own relationship and who you don't want to be. Make that decision before you even start dating. This is not the kind of person I want to be in a relationship. So when something happens, you already know you don't have the capacity to deal with nonsense. And boom, you're out, you know? So, great chatting with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. More story times to come and all that good stuff. Hope you're having a wonderful day, night, wherever you are. And I will see you back at Sunkanmi Signature Plus. And I also have another channel that I will be reviewing movies, talking about movies. I love films. So I made one, a short one, by the way. So I have another channel, Sunkanmi Signature. Actually, that channel is Signature Media, and I'll put the link in the description box if you want to follow along on the stories, on the reviews. I will be doing on my short skits that I'll be doing on that channel as well. Love you guys. Enjoy your day or night. All right. Bye.